The autumn wind is a pirate, blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather-beaten. He wears a hooded sash, with a silver hat about his head, and a bristling black mustache. He growls as he storms the country, a villain big and bold. And the trees all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
This is Raiders on Lock. This is a new channel that we've created that are going to be focused on Raider news, Raider content, all things Raider related, even if it's, interdivision topics, maybe moves that the Chiefs are making, the Broncos, so here we're going to be talking a little bit about some breaking news that relating to how practices are going with our new draft picks, in particular Brock Bowers and JPJ, Jackson Powers, Jason, what's this guy's name? Jackson Powers Johnson, JPJ. I got the JPJ here. Come on, these guys are brand new. We're not talking Devontae here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and show off some of Brock Bowers, Mr. Bowers. See how he did today on his I think it's his second day of training, OTAs. So let's go ahead and dive right into that. We got some quick drills for our number one pick. Boom, look at that movement there. Really nice. And then here's Bowers. Boom. Now, what's really impressive is his calves. I have to say, his calves and his quads, they're very, very big, and it's actually something you want to look for when it comes to blocking. You got to get that really good, strong leverage, good core. Look at the calves as well. Those are chunky boys. So, really good to see that. And then, what's even great is that we're hearing really, really good news on X on that he's really showing off a lot of his athleticism. So far so good. We have to really see where things are going with Brock and where he lands, what his limitations are. Now here we have our potential right guard. I know in college he did specialize as a center. Some even speculated possibly right tackle, which honestly I don't see that out of JPJ. But we're going to go over some content here where he's going to discuss what are some of the things that he really enjoys.
Jackson, how good does it feel to just put the pads on and get started and hit something? It looked like you almost sent one of the trainers off their feet already in drills. So, how good does it feel to just get the pads on and hit something, get started?
I mean, that's awesome. I'll be honest. I love physicality. I love violence. I think that's how the sport should be played. And, putting on just the helmet, getting going, it's exciting. I don't have the full pads on yet, but, I'm excited for that. And it's been fun getting to hit a little bit, even if it's a...
Now that's what we want to hear out of our guard, with running, with potentially having a strong backfield, run power scheme this year. Obviously we don't have Josh Jacobs anymore, which he was a lot more shiftier. Zamir is going to kill it behind this dude. I mean, we're going to be moving bodies. We're going to be, pushing the envelope. Honestly, that's one of the greatest things that we've always had over the other teams in the AFC West, right? When it came to the Broncos, we always manhandled them. When it came to the Chargers, we've manhandled them with the bigs. And the same thing goes with the Chiefs, and I think he is a fresher breath of air. He's consistent with the Raiders mentality. The Raiders, You know, we're going to push you. We're going to bully you. You know, we're talking smash mouth football. I mean, come on. What more do you want? This is the Raider way, you know? And so this is some of the key pieces that I have to say Telesco really put in place that was spot on. I give him an A+. And so, you know, this is what they used to call a Gruden grinder, but this is a Telesco grinder. You know what I mean. So we're really excited. Looking forward to what JPG has to offer. You know, that first preseason game, we're really gonna hopefully see what Mr. Bowers has to offer, what his shiftiness is gonna look like, how they're gonna play both sides of the field, both ends of the offensive line with Mayer and Brock on the other side. So, you know, this might be a reimagining of what Hernandez and Gronk setup was, minus, you know, the murders. But yeah, this is something that we're really looking forward to. Great piece of content, and the future is bright. The future is truly bright. One of the key components that is still up in the air is how well Aidan O'Connell's going to do, what that competition room is going to look like. Gardner, Minshew. And so with the quarterback room with them too, that's really going to depend on how well that second year jump takes for O'Connell, or if it is Gardner Minshew. We kind of have a really good playback as to what that's going to look like. And so these are aspects that, you know, honestly, we're really looking forward to. 2 quarterbacks means you don't have any quarterback. Ideally, we would like O'Connell to make that jump. He does have those attributes that are very similar to, as far as his frame, to Brady. And so we want him to be the guy. Obviously, Penix didn't land for us. He got stolen from us from Atlanta, which I'm sure a lot of other Raider fans were looking forward to, but that's neither here nor there. We have to move forward with what we got. Aidan O'Connell is our guy, day one starter, as far as what our new coach has mentioned in recent times, and so we look forward to that. Let me ask you guys, who do you feel like is going to dominate the offensive line? Do you guys think JPJ is going to be taking over the league, or do we feel like maybe there's another person that might be? Anyways, thank you guys for visiting us on Raiders Unlocked. We'll be going over more content related to how the OTAs go, how the preseason pans out, and thanks for joining us on Raiders Unlocked.